the first mainline title after the merger, the first mainline title using the Dragon Quest title in the US, the first mainline title released in Europe at all. It is time for Dragon Quest VIII, Journey of the Cursed King. You might notice that it doesn't say Dragon Quest VIII here. It only says Dragon Quest, The Journey of the Cursed King. That is because this is a European copy. And since there were no mainline Dragon Quest games before this released in Europe, they just left the number out entirely. We have the option to continue here because I made a test file just to check some stuff, and I might have accidentally played that test file for almost 3 hours because I was having so much fun. But we're of course creating a new adventure here, and we are going to be playing as Awesome. There is no option for a female player character here, but that is fine. That is because Europe hates math. That too. Justice for Posma. We will see another Posma in time. Just not in this game. Accidentally, on purpose. I've been caught. Ah, congrats on the level up. A scepter spoken of in lore, and sealed away since days of yore, unleashes its forbidden power. And heralds Trodane's darkest hour. Your quest has begun. Look at the little guy. Game 8 and LV still doesn't know what the fuck is going on. Well, the stories are mostly standalone, so, you know, you always have to figure out what's going on again, kind of. Yeah, the little mouse friend. Really a racker. And into the pouch.
Oi, Gov!
We have voice lines! And there he is. The man, the myth, the legend, Yangus. Oh. Hey. Hey. Okay, it's back. You wish you could sport a mohawk as well as this as well as that mouse.
It's gonna get dark if we hang about here much longer. Let's head into town. There's better places than this to spend an evening.
There surely
Shake a
is.
leg, Gov!
Shake a leg, Gov! We're going to get a bunch of tutorial that we don't really need. who names their kid Yangus. Oh, you don't even know what his dad is what his dad is called. I just mothered the screen back into existence. Yeah, sometimes you just have to have a firm word with your tech. One thing we can't really appreciate as much as we should maybe is that this was the first Dragon Quest game in 3D, because I played the 3DS version of 7. But originally, on the PS1, Dragon Quest 7 was also sprite-based. So this was the very first game that was fully 3D in the series. Dadgus, you're not even that far off. But I think he only has a Japanese name because his name is only mentioned in the Mystery Dungeon spin-off that comes after this. Hey, before we just spend all day
I've probably
yapping.
said it before, but it beats me how you ended up working for an old codger like him. Not that I can talk, though, eh? Guess people say the same thing about me. Working for you.
They probably do, Yangus, yeah, sure.
Old codger? I do hope you're not referring to me.
Old codger?
What would you know? A lowlife like you wouldn't recognize nobility if it came up and bit you on the ah!
Ah!
Enough dilly-dallying. Where's the princess? I can't see her anywhere.
Aw. The princess? No princess. Maybe there's a slime princess.
Here comes trouble, Gov.
Here comes trouble, Gov. Oh, I love Yangus's voice. Why does Strode have the same voice as you? Does he? Do you think you should voice Strode? Here's another thing. Notice how we basically immediately go into a fight. And maybe think back to Dragon Quest VII and how that started. It is widely believed that this game, immediately starting out with a fight, was in direct response to people complaining about the beginning of Dragon Quest VII taking too long to get you into fights. But of course, this first battle here is no challenge. It's just there, so you immediately have something to do. And we even get a medicinal herb.
Well, they certainly took us by surprise, but...
Surprise!
Handle it.
Oh,
Now,
it's so good.
Where's the princess? Where's my Medea? My precious one and only daughter?
What could this guy's daughter look like?
Ah, there you are. Thank goodness you're safe, Medea.
That's a horse.
Hey, hey, the horse princess is back. I say we make a move now, before it gets dark.
Yeah, we better. He sounds like a theater kid who never grew out of it. He is you. He loves horses. Well, that horse is his daughter. Oh, Yangus's walk cycle is also so good. Oh yeah, luckily we weren't too far from the nearest town. So we did make it back before nightfall. You're not gonna ask the logistics of that one. Well, if you think back to the subtitle of this game, maybe that helps. It is the journey of the cursed king. Whoa. Okay, we're having some hiccups, but it came back. And there we are. The town of Farebury.
Yes. Yes! Here we are. If my memory serves me correctly, this is the place.
So it's not Monster Go Boom
This
Boom.
is the town where Master Rylus lives.
Master who?
Hold your horses, Grandad. I thought it was Dolmagus we was after.
I am not your granddad. And of course Dulmagus is our man. He's the one who turned Medea and I into such laughing stocks.
Also, if you still weren't sure, there's your answer. You always wanted to see a king travel vlogging. That's kind of what this is, I guess. Also, I want you to look at our protagonist's face right now. You cannot tell me that there is any thought behind those eyes. There's nothing going on up there, and I love it.
But that
Head empty.
dastardly magician
Dastardly?
can't hide from us forever. We must track him down and lift this confounded curse. Oh,
And there we know what our
just
quest
look at
this
my
time is.
poor Medea. And we'd only just settled on her engagement to the Prince of Argonia. Oh, that despicable Dulmagus.
Bird 1552. Welcome to the woods. Thank you for following. I hope you're doing well.
That's why it's imperative we locate Rylus. Will you go and find him?
Please enjoy the case. Dual Mogus. Please don't call him that. Dual Mogus is very sus, yes. Well, we have no real choice but to go and find this master stylus.
That's the spirit. I knew I could rely on you. I'll be waiting here.
Here. You're coming with us, though.
Crikey, I don't know what the old codger's on about sometimes. Sounds to me like we have to find that Rylus geezer, right? So what are we waiting for?
Right, let's go. Hey, more unnecessary tutorials. Aw, come on! Why does this keep happening now? Master Rylus is the fellow who taught that accursed dual magus his magic. He might be able to impart some information to us about the whereabouts of that devious scallywag. I want you to seek him out, Possum. I'm sure he lives in this town. Well, then surely somebody here would be able to tell us about him.
This is the second time, you know? The second time I've lost a friend in a fire. If I remember rightly, the first time it happened I was 30. You can never be too careful with fire, you know?
Please talk like this forever. Which one, Yangus or Trode? Because depending on your answer, I will judge you. Trode. Okay, feel judged. Well, so there has been a fire recently, huh? You know what that calls for? Some water. Because of course we can go into the well. And we can get a leather shield. Gotta save some money after all. When am I not judging you? You'd be surprised. I'm very rarely judging you, actually.
It's such a pity. Pity, pity, pity. Oh, sorry, listen to me. That jester who was here before kept saying that, and it's become a bit of a habit.
Ah, yes. The vocal stim. It's like me playing Hollow Knight and having to repeat Bapanada. La 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 la. Oh Eve, I say, you're the fading light of day, or the embrace of night. Nay, how you... Oh bother, it's just not flowing today. Oh, whatever. So anyway, have you seen that smoldering ruin down there? The old man who lived there was killed in the fire. Songwriters have always been cringe. So true. Huh, would you look at that? Surely that has nothing to do with our quest. Let's destroy more property. Well... who could we ask? You know what's always a good place to look for information? That's right, the pub. You're too hot to be cringe, it's okay. Appears to be locked from inside. Oh yeah, this is the wrong door. But we're close. Was it this one? This was the right door. It was not, but it's the right... it's the right building, at least. We have to, of course, use the main entrance. Imagine being that bartender. Some dopey idiot and his short friend, both with weapons, enter your bar from the wrong door and just immediately turn around again. Ooh, I love seeing new faces. You're not from around here, are you? Is that little creature in your pocket a pet of yours? Oh, it's so adorable. What's its name? Munchie? A cute name for a cute little fellow. Well, Munchie, enjoy your stay. Why is this lady flirting with our mouse? And why does the Elgato keep doing this?
just the other one after work, really. It's the spot. So, what do you want with me then? You looking for someone? Get out of here. Why you bore me with that rubbish? This is a pub. You're supposed to relax. If you're too tense, have a drink or let it all out on the battlefield. At least you can put your attention to good use out there, you know? If you psych yourself up enough, your attacks and magic get more power. So save it for fighting, alright? Remember, increase your tension by psyching up. Decrease it by having a drink.
Have you heard about the fire we had in town the other day? People are saying it was arson. Oops, that's a bit of a hot topic. We'd better not talk about it anymore. Huh. Arson, you say? We do a little bit of arson. Hello, are you looking for someone? In fact, I am. Master Rylus! Oh, so you haven't heard. Master Rylus died in the fire the other day. Actually, just between you and me, I think he was murdered. Oops! I shouldn't have said that. Forget I mentioned it. Yeah, that's something you can just forget someone saying.
Haven't you had enough, Mr. Calderasha, sir? I'm sorry, but I've got a business to run. This, haphazard fortune-telling of yours is costing me a fortune in free drinks.
What? My fortune-telling? Haphazard? Are you a complete fool?
What the fuck is this accent? Oh, if you're gonna say that about every accent, you're gonna say that a lot in this game.
Let me tell you something for free. All fortune-telling is haphazard. What do you expect? Anyway, so what if I saw it? So what if I foretold the fire? If I tried to stop it, then what? It would only have led to another disaster. That's what.
The drunk guy has spent half his life in Russia and the other in Spain. Are you talking about the great Calderasha?
I'm sorry, Mr. Calderasha, sir. I don't follow. If you're saying you knew about the fire, shouldn't you at least have warned Master Rylus?
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yes, poor Rylos. How many times I argued with the old man. I cannot believe he's gone.
Hey, can I ask you some questions? Not you. The barman sighs. Can I ask you a personal question?
What? What is it?
You can always ask me questions. I meant Calderasha.
Come, show your face to the great Calderasha. Yes, yes.
Hey now, back up. That's a little bit too close here.
Quick! Quick! Everyone come quick! There's a monster in town!
Or
Just come and see! The whole town's gone crazy!
God, Twink. You're so right, actually. That man said there was a monster in town, didn't he? How ridiculous, there's no monsters. You learn a thing or two when you've been in this business as long as I have. Still, you're remarkably calm, sir. You didn't feel inclined to rush outside to see what was going on then? Really? You came to Farebury looking for Master Rylus? I see. Yes, that was a most unfortunate business. I expect you've already heard, but Master Rylus passed away the other day. The old man was getting on a bit, but no one expected the fire, of course. The whole town's rather stunned, really. What's all the noise? Can't the man drink in peace? Now then, what were we talking about before? Do you remember? Yeah, you were kind of coming on to me. Ah, yes. I was just getting to the yes bit. But now, with all the noise, I have lost interest. You do not understand, do you? That is how I do business. Can you not feel the curiosity stirring in you when you hear me say the words? Yes. Yes. No, I feel more like I want to tell the authorities about you. It makes you want me to tell your fortune, yes? You feel many things. Well, maybe we should look after that monster, because that sounds like something we should be concerned about. But of course, the shortest way is not open. You want to get down into the courtyard? Oh, but it's mayhem down there. There's a monster loose in the town, you know? You could get hurt if you get caught up in it all. You'd better not go down there. So, of course, we have to go the long way around. Which means taking this staircase down here. Oh, come on! I think I have to replace this HDMI cable.
What the?
What the?
This ain't good, Gov. Come on. Look lively!
What could be happening there? Oh no, it's Trode!
He looked at me.
Oh, it's hideous.
They're so mean to him.
Get out! Get out, monster! You're not welcome here!
Oh!
No! No, poor Trode!
Oh, that was right on the... Oh, ah!
Horse princess coming in clutch.
Well, that was a fine reception.
Piss moon. What? why is that piss moon?
Don't they realize who I am? Judging a book by its cover, don't they know it's what's inside that counts?
Yeah.
Okay, this is starting to piss me off. Let me just quickly check the cable. I'm just gonna sit down very carefully so the cable doesn't move anymore. Okay. Yeah, you can say that again because I missed it because of the fucking cable.
So then, did you manage to find Master Rylus?
Oh yeah, about that. I guess you could say we found him, kind of.
What? He's dead? Oh, no, no, no! Well, I suppose there's no point crying
let me
over
try
spilt
something
milk.
else. Okay. I hope it stays this way now.
It's Dulmagus we're after. He's the one who cursed the princess and I, after all. He's the one who made us look so ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I had hoped Rylus might be able to help us locate him. But it seems we'll just have to track Dulmagus down by ourselves.
Oh well, how hard can it be? to hunt down a magical teleporting jester.
With Rylas gone, we have nothing further to gain from staying here.
Here.
Let's be on our way.
I love the way he says that. Here.
Wait! Please wait. I'm sorry to come running after you like this. It's just that I wanted to ask you a favor.
Are you not afraid of me, young lady?
I dreamt about you.
Ayo.
I dreamt that some people came to town with a strange creature. It was sort of halfway between a human and a monster.
Strange creature.
And I dreamt that they could make wishes come true.
Who told you that?
A strange creature? Are you referring to me?
Oh, the little Yangus laugh there is so good.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
They have such a great comedic dynamic.
Not to worry. I've had worse things said to me today. You know, you remind me of my Medea. You're about the same age. Anyway, you say you had a dream about me. Most peculiar.
Most peculiar.
I'm sorry. I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Valentina, daughter of the great fortune teller Caldarasha. If you could just come to my house, I'll explain everything there.
We just met and she's already inviting us to her house.
It's by the well, at the far end of town. I'll be waiting for you.
I wonder if I maybe accidentally tried to open that door because that's where you need to go.
What was she rabbiting on about? Come round my house, she says.
Yeah, right?
Magnificent! She wasn't afraid to look at me at all, not one bit. Oh, she reminds me of my Medea.
The old king is getting sappy.
We must give this young girl a helping hand. Right then, my boy.
Right then.
Go and find the house by the well and see what it is she wants. Me? I'll wait here with the princess. We don't want to cause any more of a stir.
That might be a good idea after what just happened. So, from now on, Trode and the wagon are no longer going to be taken into town with us. Which, you know, makes sense. You wouldn't really wish what happened back there to happen again. Hey, let's go to... Well, she fell asleep fast. Hello?
Ah, you came.
I
so
did.
sorry. I must have drifted off. How rude of me. I wanted to ask you a favor about this crystal ball.
How long did it take from her asking us for help to us getting here? It was just a few minutes and she immediately fell asleep. That is impressive.
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Perhaps I should start from the beginning?
That's always a good place to start.
Of course. Let me explain. My father, Caldarasha, was once a really famous fortune teller. Lost treasure, missing people. There was nothing the great Caldarasha couldn't help people with. But
Didn't
then
seem
one
all that
day,
helpful.
he lost his powers. All of a sudden, nothing he foretold turned out to be true anymore.
Well, that might be why he's now just in the pub drinking all the time.
It's probably because he stopped using a real crystal ball.
Before you
This
explain,
glass
please
ball
put a
isn't-
Subway Surfer video behind you. Just imagine it
Valentina,
playing in the
what is
crystal
going on
ball.
here? How many times have I told you not to touch my crystal ball? What? Aren't you that boy from the pub? What brings you here? Ah, never mind. I do not know what my daughter has asked you, but you can forget it. I do not need your help. I am fine as I am.
One does not simply touch a man's balls. Well, yeah, that is very true. You should not just do that without asking.
I am going to bed. Valentina, say your farewells and show our young visitor to the door.
I'm sorry about my father.
Well, we met him before.
But whatever he says, he's the one who's really suffering since he lost his powers. That's why I wanted to ask you this favor. Can you find him a crystal ball? One that's big enough to bring back his powers?
Sure, we can start looking for big balls.
Really? You will? This is exactly how it all happened in my dream.
This is exactly how it all happened in her dream. Even the screen disappearing. Hi, Krillian! Yeah, the Elgato is acting up a bit. It's always come back so far, but it is quite annoying.
I also dreamt that there's a crystal ball hidden deep inside the cave, under the big waterfall to the south of town.
How convenient that her dream was so specific.
I suppose only the daughter of the great Kaldarasha could know a thing like that.
Yeah, her accent is very cute. There's a lot of accents in this game. Which is a mainstay for... I almost said modern Dragon Quest translations, but this game is also already like 20 years old. But it is more modern than like the NES games, you know? Just some light cleanup work in her house. Yeah, of course. That's what you gotta do. It's an RPG. Well, we better tell Trode about this. Your first console was the Nintendo DS. You're sorry for being baby. Nintendo DS is also almost that old.
I see. Magnificent! Such devotion to her father. I'm impressed. Just how a daughter should be. And if this Kaldarasha gets his powers back, there's nothing he can't find, am I right?
So we even get something out of it.
Then we'll kill two birds with one stone. If everything goes according to plan, we'll find out where that hateful Dulmagus is. The time's getting on. Medea and I will stay outside. That's the last time we set foot in a barbaric town like this. But you should spend the night at the inn and rest well, so that you're ready to take on the world tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
In the morning, we leave for the Waterfall Cave.
That sounds like a plan. Hi, Green! Congrats on the level up. Oh, and I got a stretch. And hydrate. Okay. Welcome to the big ball parole. Are you just gonna say that to everyone now, Alvi? Yo, let's go! Level up for Krillian too. I'm going at greatness. It was dark, so I can't be sure, but I think the little old man you came with slept in his wagon outside the town gates last night. Anyway, have a safe trip. Take a fast shower. Oh, go take a shower, Stinky. We've been having some technical hiccups so far because of the Elgato or my HDMI cable, probably. More like it. I've been scrimblowed! Ah! Oh god, I overdid it a bit with the Scrimblow voice. Yo, Nidio! Thanks for the follow. Can't believe you didn't do that before. Did I know there's a Dragon Quest reference in Yakuza Infinite Wealth where you can get a honk honk? Or like a puff puff, I get it. I didn't know that specific reference, but I'm not surprised because the whole thing about the Like a Dragon games with Ichiban is that Ichiban is a giant Dragon Quest fan, so I guess I'm not surprised by it because of that. Ah, Possum, I was starting to think you'd gotten lost. Right, let's go to the Waterfall Cave and see if we can find that crystal ball. Medea and I will be right behind you. If you have any trouble, feel free to consult us. I'm sure there's nothing we can't solve if we put our heads together. Away we go! And more unnecessary tutorial screens, because this is a PS2 game and that's just what they did at that time. Well, we could just immediately head off to the Waterfall Cave, but as you might expect from a game like this, that's not the best idea. We should probably level up a bit before that. And we can also look around for some treasure. So that's what we're gonna do first. Also, jump into the shower. I had a long work day. Go take a shower. And then rest up. Now that we're out of all the cutscenes for a while, let me give a shout out to Krillian. He's stinkifying. Oh god, I forgot that the fire spirits could appear here already. They're kind of strong for this point. Okay, I do have a medicinal herb. Kind of wish I didn't have to use it already. Aw, are you kidding me? That's so mean. At least they can only use Frizz once. After one use, they're out of MP. So that's the one thing kind of balancing them. And they're still wasting their turns doing it, but... yeah, you saw 9 damage on Possum there from one attack when we have like 20 health. That's a lot at this point. And I guess this means that Yangus is gonna be a higher level than Possum for a good while now. Because they're probably also gonna give some good experience points. You see, Usually you see them a bit later. But I'm not sure about that. The 10 experience points. Yep, that's a level up. Imagine if Possum had gotten that as well. Well. I guess we gotta run back to town. One ball gained. It's not quite that easy. Not quite. Oh, of course, now we only have slimes. I guess I just went in the wrong direction. Well, happens. Another slime down. And Yang is getting more experience that Possum doesn't share. Huh. Fastest way up is probably just here, yeah. And then we go to the right, because that's where the church is. Hello. Faithful servant of the goddess, how may our church assist you? We need to resurrect someone. Whom do you wish brought back to the world of the living? Possum. In order to carry out this task, I shall require a small contribution of 10 gold coins. Will you oblige, child? Well, I have no real choice. Oh, great and benevolent goddess! If it is your will, please bring your beloved Possum back to this world. Our beloved Possum. The goddess doesn't love us as much. There we are. Yippee. And maybe we should stay away from the fire spirits for a bit. Some goddesses love Possum. This one's a binge. No worries, I did get what you were saying. Well, even though we're not going into the Waterfall Cave immediately, let's maybe stick to the road. So we don't get surprised by fire spirits again that just grill us. Instead we can smack some lips, I guess. They go down a lot easier. And maybe if we've gotten a few levels, we can try again with the fire spirits if we run into them again. I honestly was surprised that they could show up that close to Farebury just in the middle of the day. I didn't know that was a thing. But hey, we got some candy cats here. Those are fun. I did actually consider making a candy cat monster buddy, but I decided against it because their default pose doesn't translate too well into being used as life 2D item like that, so... Yeah, I just went with the Calamari Kid, which is also from this game, but we'll see a bit later. Okay, maybe if we go over here, it will be fine. Balls. Sure, Elvie. I'm trying to think if maybe we should already use a medicinal herb. Because both Possum and Yangus are quite low. Or if we should maybe just go a bit longer. I mean, Possum did only just reach level 2, so I think we gotta use some medicinal herbs. Because we want to at least get to... I think it even is level 3. If not level 4. And then we might want to return to town for a bit. Oh yeah, I just remembered we also found the leather shield. I should probably equip that on one of them. That would be a smart thing to do. You know, actually equipping your stuff. Bunny corns, yes! New VTuber model idea. Just put a horn on your forehead. 5! Holy shit. Please, calm down. Hey, how about we use another medicinal herb? Ouch. They're way too fast, too. We're very vulnerable at this point. Oh, that wasn't even enough. Come on, one more attack. And then we really gotta get back to town. 20 experience points. That's at least enough to get Yangus to level 3. Sadly not Possum. Ooh, when we get a leather hat. So... let's give Possum the leather shield. I did want to equip it, actually. And also the leather hat. Do the items actually show up on the characters? Most of them, no. There's some specific ones. The weapons do, the shields do. The hat doesn't. And with a... Willow! Hey, congrats on the level up. With a later character, we will actually get some other equipment that will show up on the character, but that's for a different reason. Hey, we got the Capsicums. Who at Twitch forgot to notify you that I'm live? They like to forget that, I think. They're not the biggest fans of me, I guess. You know, one thing about the Capsicum is, as I said before, this was the Dragon Quest game that I played as a kid for the first time, and you know, it was one of those things where we had the PS2 in the living room, on the TV of my parents, and my siblings would watch me play. And one thing we would joke about is that the capsicum would be the worst monster for my father to run into because he hates bell peppers. So the joke was that the capsicums would be his worst nightmare, his absolute nemesis. Yeah, you might have seen that Possum learned heal when we got to level 3. That is what I meant with we got to return to town when we get to level 3. Because even though we have gotten heal and we did gain MP from leveling up, we don't get our stuff healed from leveling up. That's actually something they changed in the 3DS version of this. In the 3DS version, you do get fully healed if you level up. So your HP and MP recover. In this version, the PS2 version, you don't get that bonus. Instead, we gotta return to town now with our newly learned spell and actually go to the inn first before we can actually use heal. Between the eventual 7 remake, my playthrough of 8 and Vlog's playthrough of 9, you're gaining a passive knowledge of the different Dragon Quest games without any effort. Well, you know, I've also played all the other ones before this, if you want to check the VOD channel. Little plug there. The weird Spanish-Russian man loves big balls. Oh, what is Trode doing there? And at some point, I'm also gonna play 9, but that's not gonna be a Nuzlocke, as Vlop did it. I still think it's very funny to just call any permadeath challenge mode a Nuzlocke, even if it's not Pokemon. The Sprussian man. I mean, really, what country would someone named Calderasha be from? Like, is that an actual name, or is that just completely made up? Hispanuski. It's definitely made up. Well, I guess it's definitely not Spanish or Russian. But you know, I don't know every language on the planet, so maybe there is one where that would be considered a normal name. You're either Latina or Slav. Well, now you could technically be both of those. I just think he's neither. And mostly not a Latina. He does not seem like a Latina in several ways. The Slavs are the Latinas of the eastern region, so they're the same. And that would mean Shadow the Hedgehog would be all over this man. That is very true, yeah. I remember there being a treasure chest somewhere to the west of town, but I don't know exactly where, so I'm kind of just running through the wilderness here. Do we just run from the fire spirit, or do we just... Well, we got burned really bad when we were level 1, maybe now we have a better chance. We still do 3 damage, so much for that. Let's just focus on that guy though, because I think that's the most dangerous one here. Just take him out before he... Okay. Took him out before he roasted us. There we go. Get some money, some experience points. Was it all the way over there? Oh, I guess it was north, so the exact opposite direction of where we need to go. That would explain why I couldn't get there by going to the west. Oh, can we get down here at all? Oh, a satyr! We haven't seen that guy yet. Barber. This music tweaks Dragon Quest Elite? Damn, Elvie, you're tweaking. Hey, level 4 for Yangus. We're getting somewhere. And we get skill points. So, instead of having the vocation system, like 3, 6, and 7 did, this game has a skill point system. All our characters technically have some kind of vocation. They don't always fully keep to it. Instead, they have, instead of being able to change their vocations, they have 5 different skills that we can put our points into. 3 of them are weapons. 1 of them, for each of them, is fisticuffs, which is just unarmed fighting. And the last one is a special stat for each character. In Yangus's case, because he's like a redeemed criminal, we can enhance his humanity, which correlates to his empathy and his helpfulness and his friendliness. And that is actually a good idea to boost at the start. We won't get the fruits of that quite yet, but baseline human decency skill tree. Basically, yeah. Some satyrs. If we get another level up for our hero, I think his thing was courage. So, you know, you can become a courageous hero by putting all your points into that. And you don't have to worry about, like, only choosing one of those. Because by the time you've finished this game, you will have enough points to, like, at least get 2 of them to the maximum. Just all of them is a challenge. So the best way to go is usually at least one weapon and the special skill of every character. Those are some good skills to focus on. These bunnicorns are kind of fucking me up a bit. Ah, nice dodge, and okay. What is the length of this game if you're going for everything? Oh, I couldn't even tell you, because with everything, I would also include post-game in that. So I'm not really sure. I think the main story should take like 30 to 40 hours if you know a bit of what you're doing. And yeah, it was Courage. Okay. Did 8 also get DLC like 9 did? No. I guess there technically was a way to have DLC on a PS2, maybe. But they didn't do that. Instead, there's bonus content if you play the 3DS version instead. The 3DS version has some other drawbacks though, which is why I went with the PS2 version instead. Also because I have a soft spot for this version, because of nostalgia. Oh, that was a Seed of Life. That was not what I was looking for. Okay. But yeah, the 3DS version is kind of weird because it has, like, additional party members. It has bonus story content. It has an entire alternate ending, I'm pretty sure. However, what's really weird is... So the music you're hearing right now, in the international versions of the PS2 release, they orchestrated the entire thing. The Japanese original release had MIDI music still, but for the US and European release, they did orchestrate the entire thing, and I think maybe later on they did release a Japanese version with orchestrated sound as well, but like the original didn't have it. Then the 3DS remake came around, and they added orchestrated music to the Japanese release. And then they took it out again for the US and European release of the 3DS version, and that version instead had a MIDI soundtrack. I don't know why they did that, why they just decided, hey, let's change the soundtrack for these versions. But yeah, that's something they apparently did. You can, I think, if you do some homebrewing on your 3DS, patch it so you can play the US or European versions with the orchestrated soundtrack, but you know, just the normal version doesn't have it. Plus, I think graphically the 3DS version is inferior. The colors are kind of off, kind of weird compared to the PS2 version. And yeah, it's kind of hard to say that, especially the US or European versions of the 3DS version are the definitive versions because there's like weird drawbacks that come with the bonus content. Not in terms of like when you do this, you have to then not do something else in the game or something like that. But just in the sense of the 3DS version is worse than the PS2 version in other aspects. Oh, come on. It was going so well for so long. Okay, we're back. Welcome back, Green. So we almost have enough for a giant mallet for Yangus, which would be a good boost. Oh! And I'm back to normal. Maybe we can... I think that's... Is that exactly enough? I think that's... even more than enough. Let's just sell the Oaken Club. And then we can buy the giant mallet for Yangus. So now we have a better weapon on him. How were we looking in terms of HP? I guess we could take some rest. It's kind of annoying that we didn't quite get to level 5, because then we would recover even more MP by resting at the inn now, but you know, what can you do? It's not always gonna be optimal. Six gold coins. Let's stay overnight for now. Oh, we got the hair change. Bun awesome. The bun is kind of hidden by my little friend up there. I guess this is what I would look like with short hair. Okay, I think for another item we would like to get, we need to beat some capsicums. The squid is the bun. True! So we just need to hopefully run into some capsicums and maybe they drop something. And the other item is in the Waterfall Cave. We also need a few more levels. But we're getting closer to where you can comfortably finish the Waterfall Cave. Am I sponsored by Splatoon 4? No, I'm not. And if I was, I would tell you, because I probably would have to tell you. Look at that damage. We're just squashing those slimes. It sounds like someone under NDA. I mean, that's the exact opposite of an NDA. If you're advertising something, you need to make it clear that you are advertising. If you get sponsored, you have to tell people. You can't just do that undercover. That's not allowed. You just take wild swings for the love of the bit. That sounds very real. Yeah, that's a good description, actually. Everyone breaks the damn rules online. Yeah, and then they get caught and then they're surprised when they have to pay some fee. Shall we go in there? I think we can at least look around. It looks like we found it. Naturally, I'd love to come in with you, but I couldn't possibly put Medea in danger. I'm sure you'll do a fine job of finding the crystal ball without us, Possum. We'll be waiting here. You be careful in there. We're safe from the Possum Twitlonger timeline. That's for several reasons. The Medea boat in the Minecraft event. Hey, look at that! Mischievous Moles and Drakis. Oh god, nobody tell Gudrick. What if it's actually a secret project and I'm trying to tease my upcoming head accessory collection? A possum hoodie. Oh god, are we talking about merch now? Guys, I don't think I'm in a position to sell merch. Hey, we found a map. How nice. Well, this floor is pretty straightforward. Both routes just bring us to the same place. Don't let our dreams be dreams. Well, for now they will have to remain dreams. I came to look at the waterfall and I stumbled upon this cave. A Waterfall Cave. It's so intriguing. I was trying to explore, but I've gone and gotten myself completely lost. When do we get an LV Funko? Oh god. That kind of reminds me. Recently, I got an ad on Twitch that was so badly targeted. I honestly, couldn't believe it. Because I got an ad for Harry Potter Funko Pops. Just one of those things on its own is bad enough. But combined? What kind of data do they have on me that they think that would be something I'm interested in? That's so wrong. Ooh, another leather hat. And a medicinal herb. Neat. But those are not yet the items that I was looking for here. Would be the cherry on the cake if it was then full of AI. I think it was real footage, so at least that wasn't the case. But yeah. Imagine. Fucking imagine AI-generated ads for Harry Potter Funko Pops. That's just hell on earth. Ball-shaping deodorant ads? Holy shit, Elvie. Use this again in the future. We stay away from the sponsorship. I'll be sponsored by Manscaped? Hey, more skill points. Let's go. We're making Yangus more human. He becomes soft-hearted. He learns whistle. So now we can just call monsters to us immediately if we want, which is good for grinding, because then we don't have to run around the entire time and can just whistle to get into a new fight. Manscaped would be on brand somehow. I guess it's not the most unfitting thing for you. Oh no, the bubble slimes make the first strike. Also, I think I just turned around. I went the wrong direction on this floor because I was so preoccupied with talking. I guess we're just getting some extra experience points in this way. They remind you of a character that you had. Oh, like just an OC in general, or like a D&D character? %100% of your viewers are male, so it wouldn't be too out of pocket. I think we need to heal a bit here. Was no C for Fanime. Ah, I see. Oh! Uh-oh. That's the thing that makes the mischievous moles a little bit dangerous here. They can psych themselves up just like we can. So in that case, you kind of want to take them out pretty fast. His name was Bubble, was basically a green slime look. Oh. Okay, there's another mischievous mole gone. Damn, did you see that Dutch angle on the camera there? Holy shit. The PS2 can create mind-boggling effects. Hey, level up. And 2 more skill points. He learns basic sword fighting technique. How convenient that we just now learned that. Because surely we were not in any occupation before that would require us to learn basic sword fighting technique at all. Ahem. But yeah, now our attack power increases by 5 when we're equipped with a sword. How are you supposed to advertise perfume that smells like fairy dust and rainbows if that's your viewer base? Hey, you act like there would be no men that would wear that. And that is a wrong assumption, I'm pretty sure. There would be men that would wear that. Did you read the WikiHow article? Real men wear rainbows. True! You'll send me the perfume for free. Hell yeah. Is that already a sponsorship? Do I have to... like, somehow mark that so I don't get in trouble? It's maybe bribery. You made it up. LV, you let go of the bit way too fast there. You could have kept that going. No, it's always way funnier when you keep the bit going. Like that one time when my friend group just convinced one guy that Dwayne Johnson and The Rock are two different people. They're just brothers, you know? The Rock got into wrestling and Dwayne Johnson is the actor. It did work for a while, like half an hour. You have to bend the bit to the point it circles back in on itself and collapses. Yeah! You have to commit. Otherwise, what's the point of the bit? Okay, we need to get through here and then to the left. Oh, look at that, a hammer hood. Can we do it? Well, you must be really brave to come up and talk to me like this. A man that looked like a peddler came along earlier, but when he saw me, he ran away without saying a word. Anyway, as you've probably realized, you'll have to fight me if you want to go any further. What do you think? Brave enough for that, are you? Are we? Are we brave enough? I think we can take him on. Let's try it, right? Really? You are brave? That means you must be a good fighter. I know, in recognition of your bravery, I'm going to let you through. Off you go, be careful now. I love that. I love that joke. Such a generous little guy. Damn, these guys are kicking my ass. And not even in the proverbial sense. They're just actually kicking with their giant boots. Okay, here we want to go to the left. There's a slime here. Guess what? This passage is a dead end. Do you believe me? Sure, I believe you. Yay! Then I'll tell you something good. It's a dead end, but there's a treasure up there. Can't use possum balls emoji. Is that not available? It should be. Yeah, no, that's also on Better TTV, so you can just use it without being subscribed. There it is. Gasp. Helvy alone has been restricted from possum balls. Oh, right, I set it up like that. She's the only one who can't use it. True, actually. Awesome sharing their balls live on stream. I think for that I'm on the wrong side. You'll use it off stream. I'm just kidding. You can use it too. more fire spirits. Uh-oh, we're getting frizzed again. And it's already doing a lot less damage. Well, you know, LVU pogging at BL is also fitting. That's also not wrong. There we go, a copper sword. Pog Yowie. That's what I was looking for. Oh! Stretch and hydrate. Okay. We're stretching. And hydrating. And now we can equip this to... Why does it just automatically assume I don't want to equip stuff? There we go. But yeah, now we didn't have to buy that. I am straight, no flush. That reminds me, I haven't played Balatro in a while. Maybe I should get back to that again. I mean, that's very much a game I would only play off-stream, because I don't think I could really make that entertaining. And you gotta keep some games off the stream if you're doing something like this, because otherwise every time you're playing something you're like, well, I could also stream this right now. So... Oh, we gotta squelch some poison here. We should do a seeded run and see how far a group of us could get. Curse of a streamer. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm keeping a lot of games I play off stream. Which is especially easy since I've dedicated myself to playing every Dragon Quest game, so, you know. I can always tell myself, well, I need to play those on stream first. And then I have an excuse not to play other games on stream, so I can play them for myself. However, that also has the drawback of people thinking I play nothing but Dragon Quest. You wonder how hard it would be to code in some Dragon Quest themed cards for Balatro. I mean, probably not that hard. If you know the coding language a little bit, probably not that hard. Especially because the files for the game are just like freely accessible. It's like super easy to mod. Yeah, art swaps especially are super easy because you don't even need coding for that. I think we need to give a medicinal herb to Yangus. Yep, exactly because of that. Yeah, it's really funny because I don't really stream anything other than Dragon Quest most of the time. People assume that I play nothing but Dragon Quest. And that extends to not just right now, but ever. I've had people assume that I've never played anything other than Dragon Quest. Which is kind of wild. I've played Uma Musume with you. Well, you played and I watched. Does that count? Hey, look at that. Yangus becomes kind-hearted, and now he has heal as well. Backseat gaming. The day I run out of Dragon Quest games is the day you perish. I mean, I guess in that case we can only hope that once I come up to that point, Dragon Quest 12 is finally released. Idea of me faking that Pokemon tier list, but just doing that Pokemon tier list, but just faking preferences because I've only played Dragon Quest. That would be really funny. Does Yangus have... I don't think he has, right? Yep. No medicinal herb. We don't have enough MP for healing. Possum might die again. Yup. Cool. Whoopsies. Yangus, you better handle this. Does Dragon Quest 12 release before Persona 6 though? Ooh, that's a good question. Well, Yangus is gonna get some more experience, I guess. He's just gonna carry us through the entire game. If this keeps going like this. Red Dead Redemption 3. Oh yeah, that's another one you can wait forever for. Paralife and Tomodachi Life 3. Yeah, the new Tomodachi Life, right? That's releasing at some point. Was that Switch 2 exclusive? I don't remember. If it is, that sucks, but yeah. So funny to see Tomodachi Life come back. It's coming to Switch 1 too. That would be nice. Are we gonna make it out of this cave? I don't know which way is shorter. Maybe this one. Game where you kill off every character who isn't funny. Elvi, do you know how Tomodachi Life works? That's the best announcement, though. The ones where you don't expect it at all and then you completely lose it. That was me when they announced the Live Alive HD 2D remake. Like, that came completely out of nowhere. And, you know, Live Alive is, like, even more unknown than most other, like, RPGs from that time in the West. The only reason people know about it at all is because of the fan translation, basically. And guess we try to flee here because Yangus is almost dead. Holy shit. Someone bought you that one, huh? Who might that have been? But yeah, that announcement was crazy because they were just going over the maps of the different time or the different eras. And it took me a while to recognize what I was looking at because it was just so out of the blue. You can still be caught off guard with announcements considering how big league culture is. Well, there's also a bunch of fake leaks is the thing, so you can always tell yourself, like, well, that might be fake, though. Like, remember the fucking... What was that? Was it the Grinch leak? Or Smash Bros? Or was that one that was true? There was like a big leak for Smash Bros that turned out to be wrong. It's also very funny that it was called the Grinch leak, because if you don't know what it is, it sounds like you're saying there was a leak that said the Grinch was going to come to Smash Bros. I need to move myself out of the way here. Grinch was gonna come to smash you. No! Okay, the leather armor is best for Possum. We can get another leather shield since Possum already has one for Yangus. Yeah, I think we're gonna get a leather shield for Yangus. And we're just a little short of buying the leather armor too. So, you know, let's just sell this. And then we can buy leather armor. We're equipping that even though Possum is dead. Oh yeah, and we need to sell something to revive Possum, right? Almost forgot about that. We're gonna sell Possum's bandana to revive him. Coffin Possum challenge. Nah, let's not do that. Okay, now let me... move back into the corner here while the Elgato capture card is having a fit again. Okay, so I had to get up to fix it, I guess. I didn't touch anything. I just got up and then it worked again. Dragon Quest is kind of crazy if I'm already dying at the start of the game. Like, what in the torture? Well, it doesn't have to happen this way. I guess I was just kind of overextending a bit. But you know, now Possum and Yangus have heal. I was cocky. Honestly, the most cocky thing about how I've been playing is that I didn't buy any medicinal herbs. Because if I had any more of those, then I could have healed Possum before he went down. Which would have made a lot of this way easier. Oh, it's already 20 gold, huh? Well, that price is going up pretty fast. Herbs should be quite cheap, yeah. I have 3 gold to my name right now. That's not even enough to fill Possum's MP up. Yo, Runara! Level up! Congrats! Hello, hello, how are you doing? This is why Possum gets the balls emote. I mean, the reason I haven't been buying any medicinal herbs is because I've been focusing more on getting the equipment ready. Which, you know, I don't know which way is going to be better. I'm guessing buying some medicinal herbs and then spending more time grinding is gonna be the easier way of doing it, but is it also the more fun way? Who knows? We're gonna need some more money here, so we're gonna just beat some basic enemies. Okay, 4 gold, that should be enough, so now we can get Possum's MP back. Wait, actually, should we try to get Possum to level 6 first? I think that's a good idea, yeah. And I just remembered I don't even have to run around for that because Yangus has Whistle. Which is gonna make this way faster. Rustle. True. Can maxing defensive equipment early negate the need for medicinal herbs? You're playing through 11 for the first time and you're focusing on defensive equipment while being showered in medicinal herbs. I mean, in general, medicinal herbs are going to lose in value over time. Like, the only thing they have over healing magic is that they don't cost any MP. But, you know, the deeper you get into the game, the more MP you have at your disposal anyway. So, at some point, honestly, healing items aren't the 20 HP potions of Dragon Quest. Kind of, yeah. There's stronger healing items later on, but you could just have 99 at all times. I've honestly never done that. The only time I've actively bought a bunch of medicinal herbs was in 9 for the alchemy system. Ah, there we go, level 6 for Possum. And we learn evac. Wow, that would have been very helpful earlier. Oh, and we get some plain clothes that we can sell. That's like 15 more coins. 99 healing potions. You know where that's very normal? Final Fantasy games. In Final Fantasy games, it's very normal to just have 99 of all the healing items because they just become so cheap comparatively to how much money you have. Sure, let's say overnight. Have I played most of the Final Fantasy games? Let me think. I've played 1. I've played... Well, I tried playing 2, but I didn't like it, so I stopped playing 2. I've played 3. Kind of. Did I finish 3? I don't remember if I finished 3. I finished 4. I finished 5, 6, 7. I haven't played 8. I have not played 8. 9 is my beloved. My dearest Final Fantasy is 9. And 10 is another one I didn't finish. And then after 10, I've not touched most of them. I played through A Realm Reborn, so Final Fantasy XIV. But I lost interest in that because I have friends who are really into that, and they were just constantly shit-talking A Realm Reborn. So I didn't really like playing through that. Like, they were trying to get me to get through A Realm Reborn faster, but what they did instead is, like, destroy all the fun I had with that game. So instead they made it so that I didn't get to play the stuff they wanted me to play, which kinda sucks. But yeah, I've played through Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn, but none of the expansions. Final Fantasy Gay K-Pop Road Trip Band Edition is the best one. That's one I have not played. Bitch ass punks that shit on games you like. It wasn't even that. It was just like, when you're playing something and you're like, yeah, this is decent, this is fine. That's I think the big problem. Because it's like such a common thing for Final Fantasy XIV players to say A Realm Reborn sucks. It's okay. It's fine. It's a lot better than other MMORPGs I've tried. I mean, I'm not an MMORPG person in general, but I've dabbled because, like, you know, maybe it was just that the others weren't for me, so I tried another one. And A Realm Reborn was a lot better than other MMORPGs, but I guess it's just that people think the expansions are so much better that the common consensus is just A Realm Reborn sucks. And then when you're playing through A Realm Reborn, you're like, hey, this is decent, this is fine, and you're just constantly hearing like, it's so bad, you gotta get through it faster, you gotta get to the good stuff, and then I just lost all motivation because, like, if this is so bad, then why should I play it? You will share your Steam library with me if I want to play the Final Fantasy Gay Road Trip Edition. Yeah, I think I don't even own that, so... The lips is to feel when you catch a bad cold. Okay, back in the Waterfall Cave. I think depending on how much damage we take, we could try getting this done now. Maybe. I think if we get to level 7, that would be even better. We'll have to see. I mean, if we just run into singular enemies, that's gonna make that way easier to get to the end here unharmed, unscathed. But you know, that also means we get less experience points, so it's impossible to say if it's good or bad. Another dancing devil. Ooh, 1 damage only. Maybe we can at least get Yangus to level 7, because Possum is way behind on experience. That would probably be good. Okay, the mischievous molds can psych themselves up, but the skippers just do more damage already on their own. So I think we should focus. They're also really fast, damn. Yeah, I think we should focus on them. Because I'm pretty sure even with 1 psych up, they still do less damage than the skippers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the 3 was a high roll, but the skipper did 4 with a low roll. So the skippers are more dangerous here, even though the mischievous volts can theoretically boost their damage. Damn, it's still not enough for level 7 on Yangus. And over there, we need to not fight the Hammerhood again. But first we need to get around these molds here. C psychs itself up. Okay, both of them psych themselves up. Haha! We got them before they could unleash their attacks. Okay, let's take the skipper out first. Of course, it's faster. These guys have, like, way too much speed. For being on 1 leg, that's impressive. And then the Draki is easy to kill. Okay, now we go this way. We haven't been down this corridor before. I think we should take out the Bubble Slam first, just because of the poison chance. And, you know, healing the poison would take more MP from us. And we need to heal anyway, so... No, we're gonna have to cast a heal anyway. A Squelch in addition to that would just cost more. Oh, look at that. There's a sign here. What does the sign say? Waterfall ahead. No littering. Yo, Vox! Hello! I hope you're doing great. Congrats on the level up. I think I'm gonna heal Possum here. That might be a mistake, but we're gonna try that. Even there, you have monsters and people littering. Oh yeah, and that's... that's not just a little bit of world building there. That actually ties into the whole thing. You'll see, if you don't already know. Also, of course, the Fire Spirit did cast Frizz, which does the most damage it can do. But hey, it was on Yangus, so we probably needed to heal him anyway. And that's a level up for Yangus as well, so now we got to level 7. 4 skill points. You've forgotten most things during Quest 8. Okay. You know, even though Yangus is equipped with a club right now, I'm going to put these points into axes and you will see why later. That's a surprise tool that will help us later. We're slowly getting closer to whatever is going on there. But of course, there's still monsters attacking us here. So it's not just a straight road ahead. Even though it technically is. But you know, it's with interruptions, with little speed bumps in the form of moles and drackies and hopefully no skippers. Hopefully no more fire spirits, because I don't want to eat another frizz. Ball. Okay. Yangus, maybe heal yourself. Nope. I pressed the wrong button. I tried to get out of here by pressing the circle button, because you know, you accept stuff with X in this game. But circle is also accepting. While triangle and square are to back out of stuff. Oops. That was a bit of a waste of MP. But you know, Yangus isn't going to be our big healer anyway. We probably want him to do more damage. So hopefully that's okay. Just a little annoying. But before we grab this crystal ball here, we're gonna take a little break here. We've been at this for a good 2 hours now, so we'll have a little interruption. If you want to grab something to drink, or maybe a little snack, or you need to go to the bathroom, now would be the perfect time to do so, and I will see you right back here in just a few, when we get Calderasha's ball. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. You know what? Let me do some more shoutouts while I'm at it. Green is always here. Gotta get a shoutout for that ant. I put some effort into making that shoutout command, and now I'm going to use it. All the homies love green. I think there's a 2-minute cooldown on shoutouts from Twitch's side, so... What jingle plays when I do that shoutout? Well, that is the... Oh, what jingle was it again? It's from Tonic under der Boken, the first one. I think it's when you collect the King's treasure box in the tutorial dungeon? Something like that. Well, let's grab the ball. A crystal ball is suspended in the air. Reach out and take it. Who wouldn't? That's not suspicious at all that it's just floating there. Oops.
Wahaha! Surprise! Surprise! Meet Geyzer. I am the master of this waterfall. Oh, how long it's been. How many people
Geyzer
have
is
gone
such a good name.
and come? 10 long years and more. I've waited 10 years, I tell you. All the time hoping for the left one. I mean, the right one to come.
What in the voice acting?
But enough with the introductions. Now, for the moment of truth.
One thing I think is really funny is how the mouth movements are very limited in their frames, while the rest is moving smoothly.
Does this Bristol call?
Like, look at the hands compared to the mouth.
belong to you?
Sure it does.
At last. At last we feet mace to mace. You have
We feet mace to mace.
Now I'll teach you a moron. I mean a lesson you won't forget.
I love this bit so much. I'll teach you a moron. I mean a lesson. It's so good. And this is our first boss fight. It's Geyzer. So I think the hardest fight of them all. It's not super challenging, but because you only have limited options, it can be a bit tricky. I think the big thing is just that Possum, for reasons you will see soon, is the most reliable attacker. But he's also the one we want for healing. You say Geyzer thought it was a play on Weezer. No, this guy is really just called Geyzer, which is, you know, a play on Geyser, but he's like an old geezer. Let's just attack normally with the Angus and psych up with Possum. Ah, you will see immediately the Cursed Mist. It just evaporates in front of Possum. While young Yangus. Well, Yangus was lucky enough to just deflect it. So, Possum is immune to curses. Yangus isn't. That's kind of the big thing here. So, Possum is more reliable for acting in this fight. 20 points of damage! Holy moly! We'll just have to hope that he leaves me alone. Which he doesn't. Okay, but we don't take that much damage again. So that's good. Possum heal. Yangus attack. And we are faster than him, luckily. And we get a Cursed Mist. That's good. Yangus gets hit by it. That's not as good, but, you know, that's why I said Possum is the more reliable one here. We'll just attack normally to get a bit more damage in. And we get a Sizz. I think I can attack normally one more time with both of them, and then maybe heal next turn, depending on what he does. Yeah, we're gonna heal Yangus here and then attack. Cursed Mist. Yangus did get his attack off before that, which is good. Now we just attack with Possum, and that is enough. Yeah, so this fight isn't super hard, but it can be a bit tricky depending on which things you have at your disposal. Specifically because his physical attacks do a lot of damage. 20 is more than half my HP on Possum, so, you know, that's a bit risky, and we did get lucky. But still not the hardest fight in the world. Let's just drop 1 in Swords and 1 in Courage. And we get a Seed of Strength from Geyzer.
Oh, the pain, the pain. The pain. Oh, my old wound. Ever since I got this, I've not been right quite. And it's all because of you.
Me? Little old me?
What?
Whatever did I do?
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No, I really
Then
don't.
You're not the true owner of this crystal ball. No.
Yeah, I might have lied.
The same. The same.
The same.
So strong. Strong enough to withstand my fearsome might. You are no Tortune fella. Wait. Could you be... The
Could I be?
Waterfall rears many humors, you know. I hear that a castle called Trodane has been cursed. That it was overrun by thorns. And that only one person inside survived.
Who could that be?
He set off on a journey, leaving a course and heart with a lone driver.
Oh, I love his stupid no thoughts head empty face so much. Oh, look at him. Woo. Who? Me? He protected his face.
As I thought, that was you!
Me?
I don't know what you want with this crystal ball, but it's yours now. I accept the hands. Or is it defeat?
That line has also just permanently altered my brain. I quote this so often. that stupid "the hands" or is it defeat joke. I quote that so fucking often, but nobody ever knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, that little flashback scene there was also what I was talking about earlier when we got the basic sword technique. Because we were a guard at Castle Trodane. And you're telling me this guard did not learn any basic sword fighting technique? We had to fight some monsters in the wild to get that? Okay. Well, we got the crystal ball. That's what we came here for.
One last thing. Should you meet the true owner of this crystal ball, tell him this from me. Don't throw things in the forewater!
And that is, of course, what the sign about no littering is referring to. It's about the crystal ball being thrown into the waterfall and onto Geyzer's head.
So, where thee fell? Oh, the pain, the pain of my own. Oh.
Get well soon. Well, that was something, right? So, we can just immediately evac out of here. And then make our way back to Farebury. Get a little bit more XP and maybe not as much as we would have maybe gotten in the cave, but you know, these monsters are a lot easier to defeat. Or the hens. I'm pretty sure there's another treasure chest somewhere around here as well that we've missed so far. But I can't quite recall where that is. That should have, like, better armor for Yangas in it. But like I said, I don't remember exactly where that is, so I guess we're not picking that up for now. It's not like it is super important anyway. Like, as soon as we get to the next town, it's gonna be obsolete. Except for the part where we won't have enough money to buy everything that's better immediately. But for now, we're just making our way back to Farebury, so no need to think about that quite yet. Oh. A bandit's grass skirt. Well, that is what Yangus is currently equipped with, so that doesn't really help us. Except that it is a bit more money. And there we are. The boys are back in town. Delicious money. How much money do we have right now? I'm in the way. Is that 294? I think that's 294. Maybe we should actually look at some weapons here already. How much was the 420? Okay, forget it. I'm not gonna grind for that here. The boomerang is really useful simply for beating random encounters. It's also a bit stronger than the copper sword, I'm pretty sure. Later on, boomerangs really fall off, and swords are the better way to go, but like especially early on, having a boomerang simply to deal with large groups of enemies is really good. Hello, Kaldarasha.
I knew you would return before long.
Yeah, that
And
shouldn't be
it seems
surprising.
you have done as Valentina asked.
Maybe.
You see, even with a glass ball, the great Caldarasha's eyes see further than you realize. But you are meddling in matters that do not concern you,
Yeah, that's kind of my job as a protagonist.
and you are wasting your time. You can bring back my crystal ball as many times as you like. I will just throw it away again.
Wow, so now you're actually admitting to littering?
What? Don't throw things in the waterfall. It might open up an old wound.
Yeah, exactly.
What on earth are you talking about?
Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
Enough. Listen to me. No one knows why I threw away my crystal ball. Even Valentina has no idea. I'm not about to confide in a stranger.
Well, maybe it would help you with your issues, if you talked about them from time to time.
Give it to me! This time I will smash it into 1,000,000 pieces, so it never finds its way back to me again!
Stop! Please stop, Father. I know. I've known for ages. I know why you threw away your crystal ball.
You know? So you know about your real parents?
Yes. And I don't blame you for their death.
Why
Drama.
not? How can you not blame me, Valentina? How can you not hate me?
Because you were just fortune-telling. Just doing what you do best. I was too young to remember, but you were once a truly great fortune-teller, weren't you, Father? No one knew where my parents had fled to, but to you, it was as clear as day.
Ah. Back then, there was nothing I could not see. The great Caldarasha was known all over the world. I was walking on air. Fortune-telling was my life. It was my soul. I thought only of myself, be they good or bad. I cared not who asked me to use my crystal ball. I lived for the vision.
I don't think as a kid I made the connection here, exactly how he would have contributed to her parents' deaths. I think I just assumed it would be similar to how it was with Rylus, where he saw something, but didn't say anything. But now I think it's actually that he had a way more active role, because it says how her parents had fled to somewhere. And he talks about how he didn't care who he was fortune-telling for. So, I guess someone was hunting her parents? Looking for her parents for some reason? And he told them their location? And then they died. And that's kind of fucked up.
It's all right, Father. You're a good man. You took me in and raised me, didn't you? When
Well, that's
I
at
was
least
just a
something.
helpless baby. I want to see it for myself. I want to see the great Kaldarasha in all his glory. I want to see your magnificent powers at work again, Father.
Oh, my sweet Valentina.
I don't remember if you actually get more context to what happened to her parents if you talk to them again. Maybe we should try that. Because right now it doesn't look good for Kaldarasha. I checked these already, I think. Are you gonna wake up? Looks like he's zonked. And out for the count. Yo, he's so zonked.
So, you are awake at last. It is already past midday. You must have been exhausted.
That's so me every day.
I must thank
That's
you
not
and
true.
your friend.
That's actually not true. But I wish it could be me. I would love to sleep that long, but I can't.
Look, I have put my crystal ball back where it belongs.
Yippee.
Many years have passed since I gazed into the crystal like this. I have to thank you for returning it to me. What is this?
You yearn for sleeping past midday. Exactly, yeah.
Yes, I see it. There is a jester breaking through the southern checkpoint.
A jester?
Yes, the mists are clearing.
2 jobs gives me good money, but at what cost?
And the same jester murdered Master Rylos. Yes, the mists are clearing. Can it be? Surely not. He has changed. But there can be no mistake. It has to be Master Rylos' former pupil, Dulmagos.
Dulmogus! Dun 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 dun. Dun.
What?
What?
Gov, he said Dolmagus, right? That's our man. That's the evil magician you and the old granddad are after, innit?
Innit, bruv?
So where'd he go after that? What else can you deduct?
Well, I love Yangas so
What
much.
else? Let me look deeper. Huh? What's this? Yes, no question. This is definitely my old crystal ball, but look here. It has been chipped.
Oh no!
Huh. It must have hit something very hard to do this damage.
What
And
could
look,
that have been?
Someone has scratched some letters next to the chip. What? Half-wit? Who's the half-wit? What ignorant lowlife would do this to my crystal ball?
You what?
You
When I
what?
ask what
You
else
what,
could see,
mate?
I didn't mean on the ball, I meant in the ball. Whatever. I'll come and Gov.
There is something troubling you, I see it. Come, tell me. So, you came to ask Rylis for information about Dulmagus. But the old man was already dead. And now my crystal ball illuminates the mysterious circumstances surrounding his death. Yes, it was Dulmagus himself who murdered Rylos. Perhaps he is trying to eliminate everyone who knows who he is. Or perhaps he has other motives. Even I do not have all of the answers. But through the mist, I see this Dulmagus breaching this checkpoint as he moves south. There is a small village called Alexandria in that direction. I can tell you no more. Thank you for everything you have done. I wish you good fortune on the journey ahead. Hey, so what was that about your parents?
Thank you so much. You've been so kind. I know he can still seem a little twisted, but he's changed. I can see it in his eyes. That sparkle. I'm sure that's the old Calderasha, the one I never knew. I know he's not my real father, but that does not matter to me. You might find it hard to believe, but he was such a wonderful father to me when I was a child. Oh dear, there I go again. I'm such a chattermouth. You have to go now, don't you? Would you pass on a message to your little green friend for me? Just tell him I said thank you.
Okay, so I guess the exact circumstances of what happened with her parents remain a mystery. Oh, God! That's all? Okay. Wait up, Gov! Okay, so to the south again. But this time, we're not gonna go to the cave. Actually, I should probably get some medicinal herbs while I'm here. Let me get 6. Let's put them in the bag for now. And then we can give both of them some. And 3. And now we're gonna head out. Hello, Trode.
So, what happened? Did you do what the young girl asked? Well? Doormagus killed Master Rylus? The same Doormagus we're looking for? That fiend killed his own teacher?
Yeah, seems like
You
it.
say he headed south?
Exactly.
Then there's no time to lose. We must go after him at once.
That was kind of the plan, yeah.
Let's be on our way.
Yeah. That's kind of what we wanted to do. Before you stopped us. So first we go into the direction that the Waterfall Cave is in. But soon there will be a divergence in the road. And that's how we get to the checkpoint. Ooh, there's another medicinal herb. I guess I could have bought one less. Right here. Here we go to the left. Oh, and we get a sudden attack. No damage. No damage. What an awesome sudden attack. Oh no, 1 damage. Goodbye. And now we follow the road in this direction. A little to the southeast, instead of heading straight to the cave. Horse. Hello, horse. Let me say hi to the horse. Not to the lips, to the horse. I was gonna say, where did it go? Hello, horse. Goodbye, horse. Me and Elvie really are the same. No, I think Elvie is a lot more into horses than I am. I actually used to do horse riding when I was way younger, but I stopped when I was like 12. So, you know, and Elvie is still really into it. There's the checkpoint, but that tree over there, that seems kinda suspicious, huh? Well, let's ignore that for now. Everyone did horse riding but you. Maybe. I mean, for me it was just because I grew up in a small village. And we had like little horse farms. So there wasn't much else to do that wasn't further away. Ooh, new enemies. We got the funguls and the fencing foxes. Let's deal with the funguls first. Monsters are getting fancy. Yeah, I mean, look at how those fencing foxes are dressed. They're just trying to fizzle us though, so, you know, as long as we just don't use any spells, we'll be fine. Oh, 7 damage, that's a lot. Or just a normal attack there. N. Holy. Medieval swiper type beat. Actually, you're so real for that, yeah. You know, this is also where the boomerang would come in handy, but not for us right now. Maybe if we get to Alexandria. I knew it. Up here, there is a treasure chest. What do we have? A pair of slime earrings. Now it's not only the enemies that are getting stylish and fancy. Who will we give this to? Maybe Possum, because Yangus has more HP. Because that's a little defense boost. Butkin archers and fencing foxes. Let's deal with the fox first. Oh. It ate my input. I guess Yangus is just gonna attack the archer. Right, they can buff. I forgot about that. Let's just keep at it like this. Damn, that's a quick fox. And now it's a dead fox. Okay, there they go. It's getting dark. Should heal Yangus here. And then we can continue on our way. What do we have now? Drek mages. I don't remember what kind of spells they do have, but I think we still should deal with the fox first. This time I actually did attack it with both of my characters. Kasap. Uh-oh. Defense drops. Aw, come on. The dodge, really? But yeah, with our defense getting sapped, we really need to take that fox out. We don't want to deal with that guy when our defense is lowered. At least their MP is still very low, so they can't use that more than once. Well, of course, each of them can use it once. Okay, got the Bodkin Archer down. They're still trying to cast it, though. So hopefully we can just deal with them now. There we go. And that's level 8 for Yangus. Let's go. 5 skill points. We're still gonna go into Axis. You'll see soon. You learn Helm Splitter. Oh, before I forget. In case we get into another fight, I don't want Possum to die. Even though we are close to town. We barely made it here before nightfall. I guess it technically does count as nightfall already. Because there's nobody in the shops. Hello, little guys.
Halt! Who goes there?
It's just us, Possum and Yangus.
Don't waste your breath, scoundrels. I can spot bandits a mile off.
Oh, okay.
This is for Alistair. Come on, Mash. Let's get 'em! Yes, sir, bangers.
Bangers and mash.
Prepare to meet your maker!
Hey now, chill out you two. I don't want to hurt you. I'm just gonna intimidate you.
What on earth are you two rascals up to now? Stop it at once. Where are your manners? That's no way to welcome travelers.
Not even a single punch allowed. They're children!
Ow!
And see, they get punched anyway by this old lady.
Ow!
Didn't Miss Jessica ask you to run an errand for her? And here you are playing around.
I forgot.
You better run along before Jessica finds out.
Yikes!
Yikes! Like Zoink Scoop!
I'm so sorry. They don't mean any harm. It's just that our village has been through a lot lately. Ask around for yourselves. You'll see. There's nothing
I
wrong
bet
with
I
the
will.
place, mind. It's a lovely village, really. Make yourselves at home.
They put Horrid Henry in a Dragon Quest game. Okay, yeah, so it does count as nighttime already. Just barely. Ah, there goes the moon. Yep. Okay. Let's just head to the inn for now. And maybe we'll ask around some more in the morning. Welcome to our inn. 8 gold coins. Yeah, that's fine. We still don't have enough for a boomerang. Please come again, of course. Always. They took the fucking sun. They took my fucking game. Okay, there we are. I really need to replace this cable before the next stream. This is so annoying. I'm a peddler. I travel about selling my wares. I came through the western checkpoint to get here. It was very strange. It looked like it had been broken open by some kind of terrifying force. I wonder what it was. Listen to this. I just saw a man at the Albert Mansion claiming to be Miss Jessica's fiancé. How can a slimy-looking character like that be marrying her? I just don't believe it. It can't be true. Here's where I'd put my working cable if I had one. I guess it just must be loose or something. Because it just randomly cuts out. We only go to the Eastern Tower once a year on Alexandra's Day. A holy day when there are no monsters about. It's still quite a way off, but my father's already down in the dumps about not being able to go this year. We always go and see the statue of Alexandra once a year. It's what keeps me hanging on, you know. We were all supposed to be going again long from now. Not long from now, but I doubt it'll be possible under the circumstances. Hey, camera wing, nice. And we have something here? Nope. Okay. And I guess it's time to head up here. This does not look like we need to go here at all. Welcome to the Albert family residence. Thank you. Nothing here. And nothing here. Let's go in. There was never any need for a guard here in the past. I was hired just after Master Alistair died, so I'm still quite new here, really. That doesn't mean I'll be putting up with any shenanigans, though. Make sure you behave inside the mansion, do you hear? Sure, what would I even do here that wouldn't be allowed, huh? Break stuff? Take stuff? Nah. That doesn't sound like me. Oh, are you travelers? What a life that must be. I wish I could leave all this behind and go off myself. Oh dear, listen to me. If the mistress heard me, I'd be out on my ear. Then I'd have no choice but to travel.
To be honest, I never really liked Miss Jessica all that much. Don't tell anyone I said so, though. It's just, she's never very friendly to us house staff, and she's always arguing with her poor mother as well. But I do sympathize with her now. I mean, her only true friend in the world was her brother, Master Alistair, so now she's all alone. Haha, stuff to break. Money. And cheese. There's a secret to the door of the East Tower. Only people from our village know how to open it. But Master Alistair found it open one day. That's why he went inside, to find out what was going on. And then someone or something attacked him, and oh, it's so unfair. I saw them, you know? Miss Jessica and her poor mother arguing like cats and dogs. What were they arguing about? I don't rightly know. Something about revenge, that's all I could gather. I think this brings me back into the entrance hall. So let's check this room next. Aha! Nothing. Nothing. And more nothing. Okay, let's head up. Let's head upstairs. Congratulations, you have the great pleasure of meeting I, the world-famous poet Lorenzo. Not only am I the son of the Chancellor to a large and prosperous kingdom, but I'm also the lovely Jessica's fiancé. Yes, that is me. She lost her brother recently, so I came here today to comfort her. But I seem to be faced with an unexpected obstacle to our love. There are some brats in front of her room who won't let me in. The sea of true love is strewn with the flotsam of despair. But I shall crest the waves of adversity and harbor in my lady's bosom. Bosom? It means titty. Well, let's see what else we can get here. Wayfarer's clothes. Cool. I think... Are those better for Yangus? Huh? Okay, I need to move out of the way again. They are! By 2 points. There we go. That was not quite what I wanted him to get, but I think the other thing is just 1 point better or something. Hey, more stuff to break. Got anything to say?
Oh, look out! It isn't safe here. Just look, there's a mouse. I hate mice. Why do I have to deal with it? Oh...
Hey, nothing against mice here. The sound! I forgot about that sound. Why is it like a high-pitched Mr. Krabs walking?
See? See? Did you see it? Just now. Oh, what am I going to do? Jessica's room is on the other side of that wall. Oh, dear.
That's some important information right there. Let's just break this stuff first. There's a hole in the wall. It's just large enough for a mouse to fit through. And Munchie through the hole? Yes! That's exactly what we're gonna do. Yo, look at this. We're a little munchy now. But of course, you know, as a little mouse, we can't do too much, but we can look around a bit. And would you look at that? There's something on the desk. Also, I kind of skipped over it just now because I didn't go there, but we did hear about it. So, you know, Bangers and Mash are currently standing in front of Jessica's room and looking out so that nobody enters it. The issue being, as we can see right now, Jessica is not in here. There's nobody in here. So, there's just a letter. We take that and go back down here. Well, of course, as a little mouse, we can't go up the stairs. When I was playing this for the first time as a little kid, I actually got stuck here and was wondering, how would I get out of here? I can't use the door, I can't use the stairs. Is there some hole I'm not finding? What's going on here? Also, we can do little rolls. Yippee! 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 The answer is quite simple. You can go back up this way. And then you just go back out through the hole that you entered. I was a stupid kid, okay? There we have the letter.
I don't know who will find this letter, but please consider it my last will and testament. For by the time you read this, I will already be gone. I am going to the tower in the east. I will not return until my brother's death is avenged. Mother, I'm sorry for the damage I've caused to our family's reputation. But this is about something far bigger than tradition. I must follow my heart, no matter the consequences. Please forgive me. And to Bangers and Mash, I'm sorry for lying to you. I hope you'll forgive me as well. Signed, Jessica.
We haven't even met her yet, but... You know, through that letter alone, they do so much to characterize her. Very headstrong, very determined. And you just know why these two guys do so much for her.
Lady Rosalind and this bloke called Fancy, no... Francis? Fiancé? Or something have gone downstairs for lunch. I wonder what kind of things the Albert family would eat.
Hey, can I show this to you? I guess not.
Oh, it's you. I'm sorry about before, but not sorry enough to let you through here. I'm under orders, see? Jessica said she doesn't want to see anyone, so I can't let people through. What? She's not in her room? Ha! I knew you were dodgy from the first second I saw you, so don't think you can put one over... there. You can put one over on me. There's no way she's not in her room. So prove it. You can't just say something like that without proof. Are you complete thicko or what? I've been called thick before. Now I use it.
I don't know who will find this letter, but please consider it my last.
Again.
I am going to the tower in the east. Mother, I must follow my heart. And to Bangers and Mash, I'm sorry for lying to you.
What? A letter from Jessica? No way! You're lying!
What, didn't you hear the voiceover in her voice? It's clearly her.
She's been in her room the whole time! So how could she give you a letter?
I may have stolen it.
No, it sounds sort of real to me.
Okay, fine. I'll check her room. But if I'm right,
Yeah, you better.
better leave and never come back. Got it?
Okay, deal.
Right. Just wait here. No running away now. Hey, she is gone.
I told you.
Give me that letter.
Here you go.
This is definitely Jessica's handwriting. But if she really did go to the tower, she'll end up just like her brother, Alistair. This is bad. This is really bad. We've got to do something. We've got to get her out of there. You! This is partly your fault.
Mine?
So, I'll open the door to the tower. You go in and get her. Got it?
Okay.
Okay. We've got to hurry. To get to the tower, go left down the path outside the village.
Bangers joined your party, but not really.
Oh, one more thing. I'll leave the monsters to you lot. Listen, man.
As I said, not
whatever
really.
you do, don't let Jessica's mum find out where she went. Yes, sir, Bangers. Good. Come on. We've got to hurry.
Of course. Just gotta wait for the loading screens. So let's head on over. Because as we've heard before, only the people in this village know how to open the tower, so even if we went there by ourselves, it would have been closed and we wouldn't have been able to go there. Also, before we go, there's one more important thing. I hope I can get enough money. We can sell the soldier's sword. And the bandit's grass skirt. And I guess we can also sell the giant mallet. That way we have just enough to get a stone axe for Yangus. And now you know why I've been investing into axes already. Because giving Yangus an axe and letting him learn Helm Splitter is very good. Finally, he can ask people questions. Hammerhoods! Oh, of course they make the first strike. Okay, both misses. Okay, that's good. How much MP did Helm Splitter cost? 0. I don't know if they changed that in the 3DS remake. I don't remember. Maybe they did, but Helm Splitter being 0 MP is awesome. Because what Helm Splitter does is it decreases defense. It's really good, yes. Right now, against these normal monsters, we don't really need it, but it's really, really good. And it will remain good for basically forever, if I remember correctly. You can use that throughout the entire game. It's such a good ability. Ahead lies the Tower of Alexandra. No trespassing! Oh, more fencing foxes. Ouch! There, we got those guys down. And Possum gets to level 8. Nice. 3 skill points. 1 into Courage, so we have that at 5, and then 2 more into Swords. Still don't have a new ability through that, which is a bit annoying, but hey. Soon.
It's a special door, you know. Only the people
Special.
of Alexandria know how to open it.
Oh, sorry, I've been saying Alexandria. Of course, it's Alexandria.
Go on, give it a try if you don't believe me.
Doesn't move. Not even a little bit.
See? Told you. Only Alexandrians know how to open this door. This is an emergency, so I'll show you how to open the door. But you have to promise never to tell anyone.
Okay, I promise.
Okay, here we go. Open sesame! Pretty cool, eh? It opens from the bottom. Well, this is as far as I'm going. I'll head back to the village now. You help Jessica.
Bye-bye, bangers. And now we're in the tower. Oh, we get attacked by everything immediately. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Chill. Let's deal with the beetle boys first, because I remembered those being very painful. Also, yeah, at this point, it's basically always better to just use Helm Splitter with the Angus instead of normal attacks. Let's just heal Possum here. And use a Helm Splitter on the frog face. This is an enemy where they were like, hey, what can we do with 3D battles. Oh, I know. Nightmares. It switches between the two faces every time you attack it. And the way that face on the back of it looks is kind of gross. Okay, let's go to the right here first. Oh, that's locked. So let's not go there first. Let's go here first. Gotta figure this place out again. Imps! Look at the little guys. Got that elf for the night, but you're glad you could catch it again for a bit. No worries, Willow. Have a good night. And it's always good to see you in chat as well. The imp casts thwack, but its MP are insufficient. I really do like how Dragon Quest uses its battles for comedy. I think that's so fun. You know, just having these enemies that are unable to use their abilities because they're still too weak. Also, some enemies just having actions that don't do anything. Hey, we got a map. Was there anything else out here? Alright, we can go back up there and enter that room we were just in from another side, right? Bunch of bubble slimes. Is it getting worse? I really have to fix that before next time. I hope it really is just the HDMI cable. Oh, can't read that. Okay. I kind of wish all the doors in here would act the way that the main entrance does. Oh, is this just completely... Yeah, okay, this is just completely blocked off. Okay, so we don't have to do anything here. And I guess we instead go over here. Haha. Guess we can open this up, right? Yeah. We unlock the door. And now we have a little shortcut over here. So we don't have to go through that little roundabout way of getting there anymore. And here we have some ladders. We can go up and down, up and down. First we go down because that's not the way we want to go. So this is optional and we get some stuff. A seed of agility. And a bunch of barrels we can destroy. Hell yeah. We love destroying barrels. We love destroying property that's not ours. Medicinal herb. And 22 gold. And back up we go. Okay, here we only really have the one way we can go. Unless there were different entrances here, I don't think there were though. Yo, what a crit! I would also be filled with violence and rage if I saw that frog face in front of me. Yep, nothing here. We just go inside. Ooh, now we got puzzles. Well, kind of. Just stand in front of these and then it turns around. No, I don't hate frogs. I hate specifically these frogs with the demonic faces on their backs. There's other frog enemies in Dragon Quest and they don't piss me off as much. It's specifically these guys. Like, if they're just sitting like this, they're also just fine. But when I got that crit in the last battle, that was not the face I was seeing. I actually love frogs. Frogs are cute. Very sweet animals, actually. Froggo. But that's mostly because they don't have these weird demonic faces on them in real life. Uh-oh. See, normal frogs don't spit fire at me. Be scared of frogs said that. I think we need some healing. Yeah. Let's just go like this, and here we can go upstairs. We have more of these. We can check the map. We can either go around twice there, or once and then take the stairs. I think this should be the one where we take one, right? Of course, they're different stairs. And I think the shorter way was the optional one. Ooh, Seed of Strength. Imps. Little imps. Kaboom! Oh, but they don't have enough MP. Whack! But they don't have enough MP. I love the little animation when they fall to the side like that. It's adorable, yeah. Yeah, that is definitely an optional way right here with a dead end. Is there anything in this dead end though, or was it just for the Seed of Strength? It seems like it was just for the Seed of Strength. Okay. Oh, bubble slimes. We're just not gonna attack the frog face while we deal with the bubble slimes. That way we can take them out while the frog face does less damage. Because the back face also deals more damage. I'm pretty sure. It can at least Breathe Fire, which now does damage to both of our characters instead of just one. But I think also just the normal attack does more damage when the back phase is active. At least that's what it seemed like. Man. I just go... yeah. I need to go through all 3 of these turning stone plates now before I can get to the other staircase. Heal slimes! Yo, hello! Okay. I was wondering why it was loading so long. I thought it was gonna be that one of the heal slimes was gonna heal the one I attacked, so this would take longer. But no, it was just Yangus's attack that took a bit longer to load. You know, it's interesting. I just said something about how Dragon Quest uses its combat to be funny. I think the heal slime is the only enemy I can think of where that is the case, but not in the main line. In spin-offs, like the Mystery Dungeon games, the heal slime can often just heal you in addition to the enemies. Which, you know, fits the whole thing about being funny in battle. I don't really want to deal with these guys. Whatever, it's gonna be good experience. But like in the main games, that's not how they work at all. You know what? Instead of turning one of the proc phases into the more dangerous one, I'm just gonna psych up with Yangus. Awesome deals with the one. Yangus psychs up. And then we should be able to take another one out in the next turn. Yep, perfect. But yeah, I guess the heal slime is... maybe there's more, but it's like the only one I can think of right now where it's a funny enemy in the spin-offs, but not in the main line, because here it really just does heal your opponents. I forgot that tension also gets used up when you heal. Right, that's a thing. So I just wasted the tension on Yangus. Whatever. Aw, come on, not the dodge. It's the worst dodge that could have happened. On the psyched up attack. And now Yangus is gonna be the only one attacking that guy, so he turns into the The evil back face. That could have gone way better. Yep, 10 damage. That's a lot more than they usually do. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's confirmation that the back faces do more damage than the front faces. Yeah, this was maybe not the best idea to fight this fight, but it's 100 experience points, so pays off. 2 skill points. Come on, swords. There we go. We learned Dragon Slash. Not the most useful thing right now, but it's gonna be useful. Let's put some more points into humanity. I think we should heal. Aha! Here we can destroy something. Antidotal herb. And over here we have a treasure chest. Scale shield. That's an upgrade. I guess we can just do this. Yeah. Just put the leather shield right back into the bag. Okay, once again we will leave the frog faces on their own and deal with the imp first. That cool breath did a lot of damage. And now we're able to deal with the frog faces in peace. Neat. Well, now we can continue on our way up. So for that we need to go all the way around here, and then here's the staircase. And we've made it to the top of the tower. But there's still no Jessica here. Well, maybe it has something to do with this statue. The statue's eyes are set with a pair of beautiful, shimmering jewels. Oh, hi.
You!
Me?
I knew you'd be back for the jewels.
I was just looking at them.
You killed my brother. Now you'll suffer the same fate.
I didn't do anything like that. Hey, yo, chill!
You're fast. I guess thieves need to be quick on their toes. But you won't get away from me this time. Prepare to die!
Wait!
Who goes there?
Jessica, it's me. Don't you recognize my voice?
Alistair?
Stay your spell, Jessica. I wasn't slain at their hands.
Stay my spell.
The red eyes in the fire.
But
great!
It looks really cool, right? Like, this is a sad scene,
Alistair?
but... Is Alistair a demon?
Alistair? Is that really you?
No, he's not. I mean, the red eyes are just because the statue has jewels as eyes. And the fire does just come from Jessica's spell. So, you know, there's nothing to do with him.
It's me, Jess. You have to listen to me, as do you travelers. After I died, a part of my soul was allowed to linger in this statue.
But like, you know, this is a sad scene. This is supposed to be a very sad, emotional moment. But I can't help but think that Alistair is just aura farming, kind of, because this whole set piece. So...
Even now as I speak to you, the power keeping me here begins to evaporate.
Is very cool.
Time is short.
Even in death, that guy's just aura farming.
Look into the statue's eyes. The truth lies within. Hurry! The day I died, the door to the tower was already open. I thought it was strange, so I decided to look around and see for myself. That's when I saw him.
Who could it be? Ooh. Ooh.
Who are you?
There he is.
Such a pity.
Such a pity.
Pity? What are you talking about? Who are you? Answer me!
Me? I am Dulmagus, and I was referring to the fragility of human life.
Of course he was, yeah. Always saying that. I'm always talking about the fragility of human life.
What do you mean? My sword. I can't draw my sword.
I said such a pity. A terrible pity that a shining young star like you should chance to encounter me.
What have you done to me?
Speaking of aura farming, there's no need to be teleporting like that.
Dulmagus, I won't forget this.
What? You won't forget my name? You're too kind.
What a bitch.
I shall return the favor and remember yours as well. Now, let us finish this before I feel any more pity.
Pity.
Dulmagus.
I want you to imagine, when you see scenes like this, a little possum, little child possum, who was used to fucking Hugo on Game Boy and Pokemon, playing this. How was this not meant to be significantly altering my life forever?
It has been an honor making your acquaintance. You may rest assured, your death will not be in vain.
Like, this was the first time I saw a game pull something like this. It was one of the first times I saw, like, any kind of media deal with death in such a direct way. I think one of the only other ones I can think of that was at that time was, what's it called in English again? Animals of Farthing Wood? Oh, come on. Not now. There we go. We missed his laugh. Let me just do it. Close enough.
And now you have seen what the statue saw, my traveling friends. I don't understand it myself, but it seems the statue of Alexandra has been awaiting your arrival. If the memory of my tale can serve you on your quest, it would bring great relief to my soul.
On our dragon quest.
My stay here is coming to an end. It's time for us to part.
No! Alistair! Don't leave me!
One final thing, Jess.
Just one more thing.
Mother may try to stand in your way. Nevertheless, follow your heart and do as you must. Farewell, my little sister.
Goodbye, Alistair.
What a tragic affair.
Oh, I know what's coming.
There can be no question. This is Dolmagus' treachery.
Cool, blimey!
The birth of a wonderful running gag.
It would appear that Alistair also wishes us to bring Dolmagus to justice. His sacrifice shall not be in vain. Now, we have yet another reason to stop Dolmagus' foul reign of terror.
Notice how Yangus is still in that pose.
I shall await you by the carriage. Cheerio!
Cheerio! Trout just appearing out of nowhere and Yangus reacting with a shocked, "Oh, blimey!" It never gets old. Hey, can we help? Jessica sits on the floor, weeping silently. The statue's eyes are set with a pair of beautiful, shimmering jewels. Well, I guess we'll... Huh?
I really must apologize for my behavior.
I guess you do, yeah.
We'll talk more later. But I need to be alone right now. I'll see you back at the village.
Alright, see ya. Oh, and what a wonderful thing it is that we have enough MP for evac still. I guess the area for the tower starts very early, actually, because It set us just in the middle of the road. Okay, now that we've made sure that Jessica is safe, let's return to Alexandria again. And then I think we're getting close to the end of today. We've made some good progress, I'd say. That's pretty acceptable for the first stream. Though I might still do some grinding in between still. Just because I know what's coming up. But you don't have to worry about that yet. I think we'll just save the talking with Jessica for next time, so we immediately know what we have to do next. And we'll save here. We will confess all that we've done. And save it on our memory card. And we're not gonna continue it at this point. We're gonna call it a day here. Yeah, I think for our first stream of this game, that was pretty good. Pretty successful. We've beaten the first boss, we've completed 2 dungeons, we've learned Helm Splitter with Yangus. I really hope I can fix the issue with the HDMI cable, if that is what it is, for next time, so we don't have all these annoying interruptions anymore. It's a bit random, yeah. I don't know what else it would be. Other than the cable. So, yeah, I hope just replacing the HDMI cable will fix it. And then next time we continue our search for Dual Magus. Dual Mogus. Sus. And we'll talk more to Jessica about, I guess, what her plans are now that the ghost of her dead brother talked to her. But for now, it's time to say thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching. I hope you had a wonderful time here. I hope it's already coming across how much I love this game and why I love this game so much. It's not just because it was very formative in my younger years, it's also just a really, really good game. But yeah, we'll see more of that next time. And yeah, not much more to say here, other than I hope to see you again, and bye bye.